Hey gorgeous, welcome back to Life and Style. Today's video is going to be my weekly plan with me, and that as usual is going to be in my Erin Condren vertical. As you can see, I've already whited out the dates, the sidebar, and also the space for the bottom washi, but this is going to be the week of February 11th through February 16th. The kit that I'm going to be using this week is this gorgeous kit called Let It Snow from Lexie Kylee Designs. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to have it, and I've had, or I have as well, other variations of this type of clip art from other shops. It's just so beautiful, and I love the dark blues and the iciness, the snowflakes and that sort of thing, and we're, right in the middle of winter, so I think this is perfect. So this is going to be the sheet with your full boxes, some quarter boxes there at the bottom. This is going to be your bottom washi page, or washi page, so you've got your bottom washi, and these are thin, so I am going to be using a Simply Gilded washi on top, which is that one right there with rose gold bows, and I cannot remember what the name of this is, but it's got kind of pink and gray plaid or tartan. I don't know which one it is, but that's the one that I'm going to be layering. And then I'm going to be using the 10mm on the sidebar the way I normally use 10mm tape. So I just decided that I would keep these the same since I do have a set. So bottom washi, washi strips, glitter headers, quarter box, well, not quarter boxes, but like quarter washi headers there. And then here you have these bow headers for the top there. And these are also washi strips there on the side. Next page is going to be your heart checklist boxes, and then down here your sidebar weekly. You have some quarter boxes here, just a little bit bigger than a quarter box, and also a habit tracker there at the bottom. Two sets of date covers, which I can appreciate. I'm not sure yet which one I'm going to use, but more than likely these here. You have your date dots, a bunch of deco, your weekend banner, and then some scripts, some functional scripts right there at the bottom. This is a really nice sized kit as well, and I believe it was a full kit. It wasn't as if some of these were like a la carte or anything. I mean, I think she does offer them a la carte, but I ordered the full kit. So then you have half boxes here, rounded off and squared off. The same with the quarter boxes, and then the quarter boxes down here, which have like the flags or like appointment labels, and then skinnier labels down at the bottom. You have your headers there, which are beautiful. Other headers here that have like stars and then bows, and then all of your little things, which have a nice strip of glitter down on the left-hand side. Then this page, you get another sidebar weekly, a day off, sticker, 2 bill dues, get it done box, more quarter boxes, more half boxes, more headers down here. And so let me see, it says main kit here. Maybe I did order 2 different types of things, but because you have these extras, and I don't think that that would have come in the full kit, though I could be wrong because it says main kit. And these don't say that, so maybe this was just something that came together and I ordered that without knowing. This did come with a full box. I actually used this because I had an extra in a B6 setup that I did, or a plan with me that I did on my own. Then you have a lot of functional script, a lot of functional icons, another weekend banner, flags here, some dots here, 2 habit trackers, and heart checklist flags there. So the kit is pretty comprehensive. And really has everything I need. I did bring in some other elements, as I normally do with scripts and stuff, just to make it look the way I want it to look. And I am going to use some of the icons here, but they weren't everything that I needed. So we will be doing that and using something different. So let's go ahead and get started with the date covers. And I am going to go ahead and use these right here. I like these better. And I'm just going to zoom you in so you can better see what it is that I'm doing. So I'm just going to put these down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you through me putting on the date covers and also the bottom washi. And so we are back. I've done the bottom washi here, and putting this Simply Gilded washi up at the top is really, really pretty. I like the way those two designs go together really nicely. And the thing is that the colors match really beautifully as well. So I think that that looks really good. I am going to use the date dots from the kit. And like I said, we're going to be doing the 11th through the 16th. And what I wanted to start doing, if I can, like if it's not horrendously bad, because I don't tend to use the date dots from kits, only because, I don't know, I don't tend to like date dots from kits very often. But and these aren't too bad. These are nice. I just wish they were the same color, but it's, you know, it's not the end of the world there. So I do want to start using these because I'm having a lot left over. And so I think it's just, did I say through the 16th? 17th, not the 16th. That's why I'm looking, I'm like, wait, what? 17th, we're planning through the 17th. I'll get it together at some point, guys. So my son's in school today. Like, you guys, if you normally watch my Plan With Me videos, you know that I do this or try to film when he's not here, because we are now in an apartment, so I don't really have that separation. I don't even think I'm going to be able to finish filming this video today before he has to come home from school. I had to get some sleep this morning. I didn't get to bed till like 2:30, so it was pretty brutal. So I'm going to go ahead and start with, or not start, but continue with my daily headers. Yeah, so it's it just was one of those things where I knew that as soon as I put him on the bus, I was going to come back in and crash, and I pretty much did. I think it took me about 10 minutes to fall back to sleep. I really, really needed that. I want to put the pink in between these two, so let's do that. But I needed it, and, you know, once he comes home, then it'll be snack time, and he can hang out and play video games or watch TV or whatever. Or not video games, he likes to play on his iPad. But sometimes he'll play videos and stuff like that. And then I just have to clean up and stuff. So it's a never-ending life of a mom, you know, but that's okay. Wednesdays are always good, because even though I'm doing stuff in the house or cleaning or that sort of thing, there's still a pretty low-key day, because I don't have to necessarily go anywhere. And if I did have to go anywhere, you know, somewhere, I would. That wouldn't be an issue. Let's use the green to kind of break up that pink and blue. It's still low-key, because I really don't have to go anywhere. Actually, what do we have? The dark blue? Yeah, we'll just keep the two greens. That's fine. And it's not too cold outside. The weather actually has been pretty mild. We've had some pretty brutal days out there, but so far it's, you know, which is good and bad, because everything's melting, but of course then everything's a muddy mess. And when I bring the dog in, I have to clean his little paws and all that stuff. So here are the full boxes. This scenery right here, double box, I'm definitely using that for the weekend. I usually do my double boxes on the weekends. This I will put up here. So actually, let me do that now, since I did white out the sidebar before I started filming, just in the spirit of saving some time here. It's funny, because in a group I belong to on Facebook, a planning group, we had the conversation, or somebody started the conversation about and I do have an overlay. Oh Lord, I'm a glutton for punishment. If you saw last week's Plan With Me, I used a couple of overlays, and it did not go well. That was my fault. It wasn't the fault of the companies that I used the overlays from. I just couldn't get them down straight. So I am going to use this. Actually, I can't use this one. Shoot, I've got to grab another one. This is in silver. I do have it in rose gold, but these are from Perfect Prints Co. So I will grab one off camera when I write everything in. So I will put that down there. But let's go ahead and continue with these. So since I know I'm going to put the double box on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to start with that one. And again, I forgot to stagger my boxes. It's like it's so ingrained in me to just put those headers up top, so I don't like to stagger boxes if all my todays and to-dos are up top. I will remember at some point, guys. I promise I will. All right, get that down. Yeah, so anyway, the weather's been warmer and nicer, which is good. It's actually staying darker lighter longer in the day. I noticed yesterday at about 4:30, 4:45, it was still light outside. I'm just like, yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to get there. So let's start out with this dark blue. Oh, and actually kind of matches the header, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, so I am looking forward to spring. I'm just looking forward to time passing for me, just kind of continue healing from my separation from my husband and that sort of thing. And for me, I'm being impatient, which I know is not altogether good in any capacity, but I'm really being impatient to just start feeling better sooner. And I'm just tired of like not being able to feel like I'm healed. And I'm like, it's only been like 2 months, maybe just a little longer. And I need to kind of chill out with, you know, pushing myself so hard with that. And so I'm kind of going through those motions and talking to myself about that, and just, you know, trying to start doing stuff that is going to make me happy, start exercising, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm just, you know, trying to keep all of that in perspective. And I am going to have an extra box, but I am going to put the pink in between the navy blue. And then I'll keep the one with the snowflakes for, again, my B6. I like that. I always save my full boxes and just kind of do a little hodgepodge planning session if I'm not using a full kit, through freebies and leftover boxes and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and put down our glitter headers. I just want to see quickly what we have. I like the blue, but I'm not going to use that. And the pink we have a lot of, so I'm going to use this, I guess would be kind of white silver. It's like a gold, black, and white. So let's go ahead and use that one just to add a little contrast there between the colors. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to spring. I need it to be nice outside. I need there not to be the chance of snow or anything. And I think tonight we're supposed to be getting something. I gotta look at the weather. Ice or something like that. And I'm like, you keep that shit out of here. You take that back. Because, you know, it's a lot of times, and a couple of times that we've had it this year, it hasn't been high accumulation except for one time, which was really, really, like, brutal. It's just the timing. So if it's snowing in the morning, you're going to have delays or cancellations because it's straight up in, you know, during rush hour traffic in the morning. They're not obviously going to have the buses running and that sort of thing. So, and I can't, I have to stay home unless it's a Tuesday where my mom can take him. And that's happened where I'm like, he's not going to school today because I can't sit here for 2 hours, put him on the bus, come back to leave my job, you know, 2 or 3 hours later, and then come back and pick him up. And so I just leave him with my mom, which is, you know, fine. She loves to have him. So, and he doesn't mind. He's with grandma, so he doesn't give a crap, you know. So just, you know, it's kind of like, all right, let me see what we have for the side here, since I have it this week. Perfect. Here we go. So we don't have dinners, I don't think. I want to make sure before I start putting these down. Steps important, remember to do school next week. Okay, so we're going to put this week meals. Here we go. Haha. Boom. So we'll put that down there. And then put the sidebar weekly for the meals. I really like using this in this capacity. I know a lot of people do for Happy Meal or when they're going to film, but I always put down when I'm going to film or work out or something like that, right in the weekly spread. So I like using these for my meals, to basically plan my week out. You know what I mean? I think this is going to have to go down a little bit crooked in that favor just to keep that line going. All right, let's go ahead and grab this washi. So again, this is the 10 millimeter from the same one that I used here. If I can get it. I got my nails done and they're a little thick, so it's a little hard to get. But then I also have to be careful with the tweezers, because if I pull too hard, then I'm going to take off a little hunk of washi. The struggle is real, yo. The struggle is real. All right, slice tool, ruler. Let's get this even, or as even as we can. You know, I've been reading the Harry Potter books, or I just finished the first one ever, the first time ever. And before I finished, the movies were on all the time. And of course, now that I want to start watching the movies, they're never freaking on. And I'm just like, you know, honestly, and I'm just like looking for the damn thing. And I'm just going to have to end up renting it because I can't find it. But before then, it was all over. And I'm like, no, we're not going to watch it just yet because I do want to read the books and that sort of thing. And so yeah, so I'm just like, I hate you people. But that's okay. I'll rent it and watch it that way. And I want to watch, I'm going to use the important one for my habit tracker. I want to read one book and watch one movie. I don't want to read all the books and then watch all the movies because they don't have a hydrate tracker, do they? They don't. I don't want to. This is kind of nice if I could continue on with the blue. Let me just do that in case I can. And then do the washi in between. I don't know. I just want to read one book and then watch the corresponding movie. So I'm probably just going to rent it this weekend and sit down and watch it. So today I'm going to be watching I Am the Night, which is a limited series on, I want to say TNT. It stars Chris Pine and some other people, obviously. But it's based on a book, which I didn't realize this until I started looking it up. So basically, it's based on a book by a woman, which I can't recall her name, who wrote about, and it's public knowledge, so I'm not necessarily giving anything away, who wrote a book based upon the fact that she thought her grandfather killed Elizabeth Short, aka the Black Dahlia, which is one of the most, if not truly, besides Jack the Ripper, the most infamous murder anywhere. This happened in California, I want to say in the 1950s? 30s? Not 30s. I don't think it was that long ago. Maybe 50s. She was the one who was found in a parking lot, literally cut in half and mutilated. I mean, I know, and I'm sorry that I'm talking about that, but they never found the person. And at this point, literally everybody who was a suspect or who would have known something, you know, really concrete is dead. It was really, and I've seen the pictures. I'm morbid in that in that respect, and it's pretty bad. So, all right, let's get down. Quarter boxes up top or washi strips. Let me see how this is going to work. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do this one for work and stuff. Yeah, so it's based upon her book, and the actual character, like her character, is played in the movie. So they've taken it straight from the book and are working with it in that way. So I really can't wait to watch it. I just haven't watched it because I know about the Black Dahlia murder. Again, I've seen the crime scene photos, autopsy photos, things like that, and they show everything, like everything. And so for me, living alone, I don't watch that shit before I go to sleep. And I get home late, usually from work. It's already dark and all that stuff, and I'm like, we're not gonna do that today. So since I'm home today, I'm going to sit down and watch it when it's daylight outside. Same thing with the Ted Bundy tapes or confessions or whatever it is on Netflix. I can't watch that shit during the night because if I watch it right before I go to sleep, I'm going to have super duper nightmares, and I don't feel like having super duper nightmares. All right, so I'm not going to put down a full box or anything for Saturday and Sunday. Let me see what I have Saturday. Yeah. Okay, so the 17th, which is Sunday, I'm actually going to use these because I think they're gorgeous, and because I have rose gold, I want to use these down here. This is it's actually called a monthly sheet from paper blush bar. So they're really tiny, as you can see. I'm holding it in my hand. They're made for monthlies. But these are little 2 bow checklists. And so I want to put that down for Sunday. And actually not there, I'm trying to think. Because I want to do that? I'm doing spin. Yeah, we can do that on Sunday. I'm going to do my spin on Saturday. So I'm actually going to put down, what am I going to put down? A half box. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Let's put this one down. It matches the full box, and that's going to be for my spin class. Yeah, so I want to watch that stuff during the day. I don't want to. No, I do not want to watch that any other time. So I've been waiting. You know, it's been a while, and I've been dying to watch these shows, but I'm like, no. We're just gonna say no. So that's what we're working with there. I want to grab. Let's see. Let's grab this one with the bow. This will be for uploading my video, and I want to use the bottom of the half box on Saturday to kind of help me place that one so it'll look just kind of even or whatever. And then we'll worry about putting the glitter headers if we need them there. So let's go day by day here. So Monday I'm working as usual. I am going to do my spin class that day, so I'm going to grab this. Let's see, this one right here. And let's see if we have like littles or something like that. Extras, that's good. We'll do that. Or we'll just use workout. It's here. This is a nice header, and I wish that, I mean, I guess, you know, you never know who's going to be working out and stuff, so I guess it makes sense that they would only make one. But if there was an option to get like a full page of these, those would be really, really awesome. I like that. Excuse me. And then Tuesday, I have my physical and then an appointment at work. So let's do the physical. I'm going to do this box right here. And that's right before work. Maybe? Can we get down evenly? Thank you. And then we're going to use we'll use the rounded off quarter box in the green as well for the appointment. So there's that. And then I want to do a blog post on Tuesday. It's one of those things where if I keep putting it down, like it'll hit me and I'll actually do it because it does need to be done. I've been really letting the blog go a lot, and I got to start getting my shit together with that. So, all right, let's see what we're going to use. But what I do want to use is a header here, so we'll do extras. Too bad workout was pink, but that's okay. We'll use extras in the navy blue. I like the navy blue against all this pink and like this green blue color there. I think it's so, so nice. Okay, so what did I say? I want to do a blog post. So I'm going to use the rounded off navy box. And there's that. Wednesday, day off. Spin. And let's see what we have for boxes here. We'll use this one. Then per usual, I like to film on Wednesdays. So we're going to put that down. Why does that seem so crooked? Something's crooked here. But you can't necessarily see it too much because of the way the coloring is. So that's fine, whatever. Okay, so spin class. And then I'm going to use extras again. Those are really coming in handy. So we'll use the green. And then what I'm going to do is on Wednesday, I'm going to do groceries, film, and then I want to clean a little bit. I tend to, like I said, today's Wednesday, and I tend to do that on Wednesdays. So let's do a couple of quarter boxes, shall we? So, what did I say? Film. So let's do this pink. Filming or groceries, one or the other, we'll choose how we're going to do it. Then groceries, and then clean up. That reminds me of, what was it? Blue's Clues. My son always sings that song, clean up, everybody, everywhere. I think it's Blue's Clues. We used to use that song all the time, and it would definitely help him to clean up. Seriously, he wouldn't get so pissy that he had to clean up. All right, so we have those 3 boxes down for Wednesday. Thursday, working, and then I am going to do exercise again because I got to get my shit in gear. I think the quicker I hit it, the quicker I see results, the more apt I am to continue it. Feel good, and by summer I want to be down to my goal weight, and I know I can do it. That's the thing, is I know I can do it. I just have to be stop being so damn lazy. Let's put this down to match the full box. This is really such a nice full kit. I'm gonna have so much left over to be able to do like my weekly B6 plan with Muse and that sort of thing. So Friday's work, and I'm doing spin again. So let's extra this sucker down. Let's see, so it'd be blue. I don't think I'm gonna need any glitter headers because I'm really going through these headers, so, which is fine with me. I have absolutely no issue with that. And let's see what we have here. This one's rounded off. I want to use a squared off one, so we'll do this one. I may just have to order another set of full boxes. I probably have a full spread for my B6 stuff. Okay, so Saturday is spin, and we're gonna clean. So, do we have a to clean? We do have a to clean, so let me use that one. And I think the coloring is perfect, so I think that worked out really nicely. To clean, and then how are we gonna do this? Let me see. I'm trying to see if I want to do a full, again, I don't know that I want to necessarily do a full box, and even the heart checklist flags are pretty long, and I don't, quiet. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to dip back into this paper blush bar sheet where I use the 2 bows, and I'm just going to grab 2 of those and then just stack them, you know, basically one on top of the other. I've really been liking how these kind of free-form bow or heart or whatever it is checklist stickers have been looking. To me, just better than a full box or that sort of thing. I'm trying to do it so it's kind of even since they're not together. That should work fine. So there's that. And then for Sunday, what did I say? So I'm going to upload, I'm going to sleep in, and I'm marking that sucker down right there. I'm not doing spin that day, and that is uploading. And then I want to do a little Netflixing that day, or watch a show. So I'm just going to probably put it down as just like binge or something like that. Let's see what we got for the, I keep losing them. There they go. All right, so just extras I think would be fine. We'll do that. And then we'll put down like a binging or something. Let me see if I have a movie marquee here before I do that. I don't think that I do, but if I do, I'd like to use it. All right, so I think we're good. We'll just use a half box. Have I been calling these half boxes full boxes? I hope not. All right, and I'm gonna put the dark blue here because against the pink, I think that that's gonna look really, really pretty. Excuse my dog, he's going ballistic over here because people are coming in and out of the complex. Okay, so there's that. And let me check on the sidebar because of course we want to fill some stuff in there. So why don't we do a next week? I've been trying to do that, and that way it kind of helps me to have in my head some of the more important points for the upcoming week, and I'm not kind of still surprised, you know what I mean? We definitely want to use a box for that because I want to cover this up. It may not fit, so we may need to trim it, and that's absolutely fine. So we have pink there, and what I want to do is keep it with the green and pink, I guess. Let's do this one because you can still see the writing even though you have this design kind of watermarked on there. So this is probably going to be a little crooked here, but I want it to work here. So I'm just going to grab my scissors, maybe, especially when you're like right-handed or something like that, and the way you're cutting this is not conducive to that. It's like, wow. but we're just going to cut down the bottom so that obviously it's even. There we go. So that works out so the whole sidebar's filled, as you can see there. And I'll zoom you out in a bit so you can see the whole, obviously the whole of the plan without issue. So I think that's going to be it as far as what we need to do. I'm now going to start in on the scripts and little icons and things like that, just to mark things down. All right. And actually, you know what? Since I have these script stickers out, I'm going to use them. These are all by Sara Elizabeth Prince. You guys know I absolutely adore her script. I'm constantly ordering sheets. I have so many of them because I go through them, as you can see. So let's start out with work. And we're going to start out with Monday. And I have a lot of other foiled things, so I didn't feel like work needed to be necessarily foiled. And the script on this, again, is the one that I enjoy so much. It's just so pretty. Fancy, but not too fancy. It works. There we go. Let me get that in the middle. And then also from Sara Elizabeth Prince, I do have a sheet with day off stickers, so I'm going to use that for Wednesday. I got to make sure I have another sheet of these. I think I do, because whenever she has a sale and I'm low, I'm like, boom, I'm just racking up on a bunch of them. So the day off stickers are done, so we can put those to the side and then finish off work for Thursday, Friday. And then I have another sheet from Sara Elizabeth Prince that has appointment script on it, so I'm going to use that for my meeting at work on Tuesday. This is just so pretty, and I think, is it her? I think she started doing these in foil, so I'm going to have to take a look and see what she's got. I think she did. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. All right, the work stickers are done. Let me grab the meeting script. That way we can get this done. And put this aside. I'm going to put that right at the bottom there. And that way I can just write in what I need to do. All right, so filming, right, was Wednesday, so we'll put down. Actually, I'm wondering if I even need to put down. Probably not. We're just going to leave that be there. What did I say Tuesday? Oh, a blog post. But do we have a computer? Yeah, actually I can use these. So this is a sheet from Planning World. This is called the Foiled Functional, and this is the work one. So this is rose gold foiled, and that's why I pulled these out. And the pink, of course, is going to go beautifully with it. So for the blog post, I am going to use one of the desks here, and that will remind me that that's what I need to do for that day. So there's that. Workout, I have that there. Let me see if I have anything as far as working out. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use these, damn it, because I haven't used them yet. So this is a sheet from Clever Gal Crafts. I've ordered a couple of sheets from her, but I haven't used them yet. These are the Bows 2.0 in the Stella colorway, and these are foiled with rose gold. So I do want to use this, so I'm going to use this for down here, just as a reminder. I'm trying to think. The pink is so obvious, you know what I mean? So I'm going to use this one here. And these are glossy. That doesn't bother me at all that they're glossy on a matte sticker, you know, kit. Not a problem at all. So Friday work. Then we want to do spin. This already has a bow on it, so we're going to leave it. Same with this one. This one already has a bow on it, so we're going to leave it. And let me see what I have for cleaning up and that sort of thing. So I have a bunch of, darn it, and I had a shop one too from Planning World, but I don't think that that's going to work here because we have them like right on top of each other. So I don't think that that's going to be cool. Let's see. So what did I say for Friday? I wanted to, not Friday, Sunday I wanted to do the Netflix or something binge. So this is another sheet from Paper Muse Crafts. As you can see, you have just a different choices there for functional icons. This is in rose gold foil. I'm going to grab the popcorn here, and I'm going to put that, Let's see. I don't, you know what? I wonder if I, yikesies. I'm going to cover up the bow, sorry. I like the popcorn better. So the popcorn's going to stay. I'm going to see if I can use anything else for here. So I have a cleansing bottle, but really that's it for things like cleaning house this day. So we're going to leave it be. I don't think we need to necessarily waste these if everything else is has come together well. I'm just looking quickly at, oh, is that next week? I'm trying to think. Is this Saturday? Actually, next Saturday I do have a nail appointment, so let me put a quarter box down for that. And I'm just keeping an eye on the time here because my son should be coming home soon and I will have to stop this video to make sure that I get him off the bus. So I'm going to use this quarter box for my manicure, and I will put down a little icon. So the icon that I am going to grab is off the Paper Blush Bar Monthlies. This says Beauty Appointment, and it has a little nail polish bottle there, so I'm going to put that. I'm just going to layer that there and then write in the time that I have to be excuse me, at the shop for my appointment, which sucks ass because it's really, really early and I don't want to go, but I need my nails done, so we're going to do that. All right, so I think that's done with that. And again, we don't necessarily need to use a lot of icons if we've got what we need. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's see. That was for working out and then to film, so we're going to leave that alone. All right, so I think actually we're good with putting down stuff. I will, what was I gonna grab? Oh, the overlay. So I will grab the overlay when I write everything in. And if I feel that I need to add more when we come back, I will definitely let you know everything that I added so that you know what I did, because we got a couple of white spaces here, which doesn't really bother me, but if I can add a little bit of deco, which I do have some in this kit, I will absolutely do that. So let me go ahead and fill this out and finish it up, and then we'll be back. So as you can see, everything has been written into my planner, all of the sidebar like the meals and next week, and then all of my appointments and workouts and that sort of thing. The pen that I used is the Micron Pigma 03. This is in just regular black, and I've shown this before. I don't think this camera is really going to focus too much, but as you can see, it's a very, very fine tip, and I like the way it writes very much. I may have to try other colors as well, but for now I am using just the black. So anyway, this kit from Lexie Kylee Designs is what I used for this week, with some Simply Gilded washi and some other little elements from different shops and that sort of thing, but I love the way it came out. Very wintry, very beautiful colors. As I had said before I stopped to write everything in, I did find that rose gold overlay here from Perfect Prints Co. I'm trying to have that light hit it a little better. The confetti, and that went down a lot easier than last week's did. And I just wanted to add a little something to that sidebar. So that's going to do it for this week's Plan With Me. Per usual, I hope that whatever you're doing this week, it is a positive and good one for you. And per usual, I thank you very, very much for watching my videos. It is very appreciated that you like the content that I put out, and the fact that you guys watch really does not go unnoticed and is very, very much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and also click that little bell so you get alerted as to whenever I upload new content. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!